The afternoon stayed longer than either of us planned. Sunlight crossed the carpet and disappeared beneath the stand. You said the air felt different, then laughed and changed your mind. I watched the buildings lose their color, one balcony at a time. We left the door half open to let the evening through. Neither one of us was ready to say what we both knew. There's a shirt on the balcony chair, moving when the air moves, holding on to someone's shape, like empty clothing sometimes does. I could bring it in before the dark, I could leave it hanging there for one more night, for no good reason, on the balcony chair. The neighbors cleared their tables, a radio went quiet. Somebody called from down the street, then vanished into traffic. Your name was in my mouth once, I swallowed it instead. The room grew slowly unfamiliar around the things you left. The season never tells you which evening is the last. It only shifts the shadows and lets the moment pass. There's a shirt on the balcony chair, turning pale against the blue, one sleeve reaching toward the railing, like it still belongs to you. I could bring it in before the dark, folded with the things we share, but the night feels less decided with your shirt still hanging there. Maybe nothing ended, maybe nothing had to. Maybe we were only passing summer through. The streetlights flicker on below, the first one and another. I hear the fabric catch the breeze and almost hear your answer. There's a shirt on the balcony chair, and the warm air losing ground. The city keeps its distance while the evening gathers round. I finally closed the balcony door, but I don't move it anywhere. Let September find it waiting on the balcony chair. nobody came upstairs. A towel dried across the railing. Your sandals waited by the chair. The room had kept the heat for hours. The record sleeve began to bend. We talked until the words got thinner, then let the silence finish them. August on the floor, in long rectangles by the bed. Everything we meant to carry left exactly where we said it. August on the floor, warm against the soles of our feet. The month was nearly over, but it hadn't told the room. A bowl of peaches on the counter turned softer every day. One split open near the stone and left a little crescent stain. You drew a line around the dampness with the edge of your bare hand. Said everything was getting sweeter just before it couldn't last. August on the floor, in faded pieces near the bed. Everything we meant to finish, growing quiet where we left it. August on the floor, warm against the soles of our feet. The month was nearly over, but it hadn't told the room. We never marked the final evening, never chose a proper end. One day the light arrived much earlier, and the air had changed by 10. Your sandals vanished from the doorway. The towel wasn't on the rail. Only pale shapes on the furniture where the summer used to stay. I found the record months afterward, still leaning at the same degree. The sleeve had kept a softened corner, like the room had kept the heat. August on the floor, in long rectangles by the bed. Everything we thought had vanished left an outline there instead. August on the floor, cool beneath the soles of my feet. The month had finally ended, but it hadn't left the room.
The hall is holding yesterday. Shoes turned sideways by the door. A faded square of evening moves slowly down the floor. The calendar is curling at the corner of the wall. I thought the heat was leaving. It hasn't left at all. Something in the room refuses to be still. Long after we are done, long after we have gone, the curtains barely move, the shadows cross the ceiling. Nothing asks me to remain, but the fan keeps turning. Your paperback lies open, face down beside the chair. The sentence breaks in half as though you're coming back to it. I take the glass away, leave the ring upon the table. Small proof that for an hour we believe the night was stable. Something in the room hasn't heard the news. Summer lost its place somewhere in the afternoon. The curtains barely move, the light is getting thinner. I don't ask you to remain still. The fan keeps turning. No grand departure, no final scene, only the hum of a tired machine. A shirt on the railing, a key in the bowl, the ordinary things that remember us whole. I count 4 rotations, then lose where I began. The room has its own memory and no particular plan. Something in the room refuses to be still. The season changes names, but never when we will. The curtains barely move, dusk settles on the furniture. I let the silence stay, and the fan keeps turning, still turning. After the light is gone, still turning, with no one watching. The pavement keeps the afternoon long after all the shops turn down. Your shirt is hanging from the chair, the sleeves almost touching the ground. A record leans beside the player, we haven't chosen what comes next. The day has loosened every button and left the evening half undressed. Nobody's calling us inside, nobody's counting where we've been. The shadows stretch across the floor, but summer hasn't finished yet. It's still warm at 7. The light stays longer than it should. We leave the balcony door open just because we can and could. bicycle is chained downstairs with nowhere it intends to go. The ice has disappeared unnoticed, the glass is warm against my hand. You say September like a question, neither one of us is planned. Nobody's calling us inside, the street is settling into gold. The evening feels a little borrowed, so we let it take its time. It's still warm at 7. The light stays longer than it should. We leave the balcony door open just because we can and could. Still warm at 7. Nothing asking us to move. The season holds its breath a little, and we do too. Soon the shirts will need their sleeves, the chairs will all come back inside. The streets will empty before dinner, and the evening will arrive on time. But not tonight, not while the walls are holding light, not while the air remembers how to stay this warm outside. It's still warm at 7. The daylight soft along the wall. We know it cannot last forever. That is why we notice it at all. Still warm at 7. Nothing asking us to move. The season holds its breath a little, and we do too.
With my hands inside my pockets, the shops were pulling shutters halfway down their doors. Someone swept the doorway like they'd done all summer before. I saw the number turning at the far end of the street, started running without knowing who or what I had to meet. I caught the last bus in daylight, just before the blue came down, with the evening on my shoulders and no reason to turn around. Every block looked temporary, every face was passing through. I caught the last bus in daylight, but I wasn't coming home to you. A kid was drawing circles in the fog beside his seat. Two women shared a shopping bag between their tired feet. The driver changed the station, then lowered it again. We moved beneath the overpass where summer seemed to end. excuse I could've used. I caught the last bus in daylight, but I wasn't coming back to you. Maybe leaving is in motion, maybe distance doesn't count. When the thing you meant to run from takes the seat beside you now. The driver called the final stop. I stayed until he spoke again. Outside the sky was nearly dark, and August felt paper thin. I took the last bus out of daylight, watched the western color close, all the things
bought too many peaches from the stand beside the tracks. Carried them home in your t-shirt. Said the paper bag had cracked. Now the kitchen smells like August, and the counter's turning gold. You always choose the soft ones, forget them when they're cold. The ceiling fan is rattling, the radio can't tune. You draw a face in condensation with the handle of a spoon. Peaches in the sink, keys beside the plate. We keep making little messes like we're never running late. Juice along your wrist, sunlight turning thin. Nothing here is quite in order. I don't mind the shape we're in. Your shoes are in the hallway, mine are underneath the bed. You read the same 3 sentences, then tell me what you think they said. A bus size at the corner, someone drags a chair upstairs. We let the whole day wrinkle like the clothes we never wear. The clock above the doorway has been 7 minutes slow. Neither one of us has fixed it, neither one of us will go. Peaches in the sink, a record playing low. We keep losing track of evenings that we said we'd never owe. Juice along your wrist, the last light settling in. Nothing here is quite in order. I don't mind the shape we're in. By morning they'll be bruised, by Monday they'll be gone. That's what happens to the sweet things when you leave the summer on. You take one from the water, cut the damaged part away, hand me half across the counter like there's nothing else to say. Peaches in the sink, keys beside the plate. The room is getting darker, but the hour doesn't feel like juice. Along your wrist you laugh and wipe your chin. Nothing here is quite in order. Let the whole night tumble in. Chain is looped around the gate. The sign has started peeling. Blue paint shows beneath the dust, like an unfinished feeling. The chairs are stacked against the wall. Their shadows long and narrow. A paper wristband in the grass moves once and then lets go. We came a little late. The summer didn't wait. The deep end holds the evening, but the pool is closed today. No one said goodbye. They only drained the light. We stand outside the railing with our towels folded dry. Press your forehead to the fence and count the faded lanes. I read the list of opening hours, though none of them remain. Behind the changing room doors, a loose hinge taps the frame. Everything is where we left it. Nothing feels the same. We came a little late. The season changed the day. The blue has turned to concrete and the pool is closed today. No whistle in the air, no voices anywhere, only our reflections in the glass beside the stairs. You say we could come back when June returns again, as if a year were something we could place inside our hands. I nod because it's easier than saying what I know. Some places open every year. Some versions of us don't. We came a little late. The sky erased the day. The last warmth leaves the pavement and the pool is closed today. We walk along the fence, not talking of what ends. The water isn't waiting, but for a moment we pretend. A little late, a little late. I found it in a drawer beneath the batteries and string. A picture of a coastline from the last week of the spring. Your address crossed the corner in a hand I barely knew. I must have changed the wording every time I thought of you. A postcard never sent, a sentence never finished. The ocean on the front has faded at the edges. I bought it for a reason, then misplaced what I meant. Now summer fits inside a postcard never sent. The stamp is still attached, a little crooked to the right. The message starts with weather, then avoids the harder part. I wrote, the town is quiet. I wrote, I hope you're well. Then left a space beneath it for the thing I couldn't tell. A postcard never sent, a promise without postage. The sky above the pier still caught in faded colors. I kept it through 2 addresses, 3 coats I never wear. A piece of somewhere distant that never traveled anywhere. The smallest things grow heavier the longer that they stay. Ink settles into paper while the reasons fall away. Tonight I clear the drawer, put the batteries in a tin, throw out the tangled ribbons and keep the card again. The address may be useless, the house may have been sold, but your name is still familiar in the letters I once wrote. A postcard never sent, a summer without ending. The ocean on the front, still blue enough for pretending. I turn it toward the lamplight, read the silence that I kept, then place it with the photographs a postcard never sent.
We left the plates between us and carried out the chairs. The backyard held the daylight like it hadn't heard the hour. Your neighbor dragged a sprinkler across the subject until every subject was gone. The table rocked uneven. You folded up a receipt. A moth kept hid in the porch light with unreasonable belief. I watched your mouth form answers before you chose the words. Then the trees began their racket, and neither one was heard. Cicadas after dinner, shaking every branch, making one long argument that no one understands. The darker that it gets, the louder they insist. There's something in the evening we were never meant to fix. The ice had nearly vanished from the bottom of your glass. You asked if I remembered how slow the old years passed. I said they only seem slow from the far side looking in. The porch bell flickered twice and all the noise began again. Cicadas after dinner, filling up the yard, turning all the quiet into something rough and large. The darker that it gets, the less we can resist. The summer keeps repeating what we cannot make it quit. Inside the plates are waiting, sauce trying at the rim. Outside your face keeps changing whenever the The air changed near the station, just enough to raise my skin. All day the heat had followed, now the colder dark moved in. You handed me your overshirt without looking my way. I tied it loosely at my waist and said I felt okay. The signs came on in pieces, green then white then red. We walked beneath their colors with the things we hadn't said. Long sleeves after dark, summer folding at the edges. Warm hands, colder arms, street lights cutting through the hedges. I wear the night against my skin like something borrowed, something marked. The day still burned, but now we need long sleeves after dark.
dark. Long sleeps after dark.
You drag the kitchen chair across the paving stones, one leg caught between the cracks. You said, just leave it, it still holds. The washing on the landing hadn't dried the whole day through. Your neighbor burned his dinner. We watched the smoke turn blue. The light above the doorway clicked twice and stayed half dead. You tucked your hands beneath your arms and looked away instead. One more evening outside, with the cold coming up through the ground. One more evening outside, while the whole block settles down. Don't tell me when we're leaving, don't tidy anything. Let the dark collect around us like it hasn't noticed spring. A bottle rolled beneath the bench and stopped against your shoe. You pushed it back without a word. I watched it return to you. The upstairs television lit the curtains green and white. Somebody laughed behind the wall, then disappeared for the night. You said it smells like September. I said you're always first. The air moved through the narrow yard and made the silence worse. One more evening outside, with our sleeves pulled over our hands. One more evening outside, making smaller, useless plans. Don't tell me what comes after. Don't say we've stayed too long. Let the dark collect around us while the kitchen light stays on. By next week they'll stack these chairs behind the basement door. The table will leave 4 pale marks where summer touched the floor. I know it isn't tragic, I know that's not the word, but ordinary endings are the ones that always hurt. One more evening outside, till your face is hard to see. One more evening outside, before you make a memory of me. Don't promise next September, don't make it sound that clean. Leave the glasses on the table, leave the chair caught in between. between. One more evening, leave it there. One more evening, just a chair.
The dates have started leaning toward the other side. A receipt beneath the fruit bowl says the middle of July. The hallway smells of cardboard, someone's packing up downstairs. I carry out the rubbish and find cooler air. Not September, not quite yet. But the evening has begun to leave before it ends. Not an ending, not a start, just a different kind of light falling through the same apartment. Pharmacy is changing all the colors in its sign. The summer things are marked down 2 weeks ahead of time. I pass the schoolyard fences, still empty for a while. A dry leaf crosses both my shoes, then catches by the curb. Almost September, still August by the page. But the shadows reach the doorway at an unfamiliar angle. Nothing happened, nothing broke. Still I button up my shirt halfway along the road. Should have been a moment, a bell, a final day, something clear enough to tell us what was being taken away. Instead, the shops stay open, the buses come and go. A season leaves in fractions, too ordinary to know. I tried to name the last time the air felt warm past 10, but memory rearranges every ordinary thing. Almost September, the word is in the air, in the jacket on your shoulder, in the darkness on the stairs. I won't ask the months to wait, I won't say we weren't prepared. We were here for all of summer, we just didn't see it disappear. Not September, not quite yet.